Hi, I'm attorney Geneva Perry, founder of Promise Law. The question of the day is, does my trust replace a pay-on-death designation? Well, the answer to that requires that we make sure we all understand what a trust is. A trust is like a wagon. It's also like building a box. And what you do with that wagon and box typically is put any asset that you have into the wagon or the box. Now you have to be very careful because certain types of assets, if put into your trust, may trigger tax consequences. That's why it's really important to work with an experienced estate planning attorney. But yes, as a general matter, it will replace the pay-on-death designation. Because what you do when you create a trust is you have set aside assets into that box or into that wagon. And you've given instruction about what will happen in the event of your incapacity and death. And the really neat feature about trusts is you can build language into the trust, into your set of documents, your very own rule book about what to do for you and your stuff and your beneficiaries. And it can say what happens if a beneficiary is predeceased you, or they're in special circumstances and they need the funds managed for them. So rather than have an asset pay on death directly to a person, the trust holds the funds there and only distributes them if it's the right time to do so. And they'll know it's the right time to do so based on the instructions in the document. So say, for example, you have a pay on death beneficiary that you might have left it outside of the trust to, and they become bankrupt or have divorce, or maybe they become incapacitated and they can't manage the funds for themselves any longer. Making sure that asset is part of the trust ensures that those funds will be there to assist them, but not disrupt any government benefits they might receive if they're disabled, or won't get caught up into some messy divorce. So yes, in answer to the question, a trust does replace POD for most assets. But it's really important to get yourself informed about the options and the types of trusts and what provisions make sense for you and your family and your circumstances. If you're not sure and want to know more, contact Promise Law. We'd be happy to have you participate in one of our free workshops, The 7 Hazards to Your Estate Plan, so you can learn more about POD designations and much more. Thanks so much for joining me today. Take care. Bye-bye.